So you've watched part 1 and part 2, and you know what life actually looks like and what some of the costs are. Now let's figure out which one's actually yours. Hey, I'm Carrie Leota, a Space Coast realtor here in Brevard County, and just like you, I was moving here at one point and I was weighing my options of everything on where to live because there's so many places to live here in Brevard. I run a private Facebook group called Moving to Brevard County. It's locals and people relocating here just like you that share information about living here, and people ask questions about moving here. So go ahead and scan that QR code on the screen right now and join our group. So we're breaking it down into 4 talking points today. The first part is going to be schools, healthcare, Patrick Space for Space, and then what are people saying? Let's start with Viera. Viera has Viera Elementary, Viera Middle, and Viera High, and it's got a really amazing charter school. Viera Elementary is consistently ranking in the top 4% statewide. Viera Middle is A-rated in its first year with robotics and aerospace labs. And Viera High School ranks at 113 in Florida and 1,655th nationally, according to the U.S. News and World Reports. 2,314 students are currently enrolled in Viera High School. The Viera Charter is K through 8, and it's a Purple Star school for Viera military family. Okay, let's go on over to Merritt Island. So Merritt Island has Edgewood Junior and Senior, and it's got Merritt Island High and Robert Louis Stevenson Elementary. Edgewood is ranked number 2 in Brevard and 57 nationally. Robert Louis Stevenson is ranked number 14 in Florida. That's a hidden gem. Merritt Island High School has strong community roots, and it's got a 98% graduation rate. So whether your kids are in Viera or Merritt Island, they can both apply to STEM programs, IB programs, and Cambridge tracks anywhere in the county. It's just a $30 application fee, and it can open up so many doors. Okay, we're moving on to healthcare. So healthcare, Viera has Holmes Regional Medical Center. It also has a VA clinic located right inside Viera for military families. Holmes Regional Medical Center is also the home to Brevard's Level 2 Trauma Center. Let's move on to Merritt Island. So Merritt Island currently does not have a hospital, but there is one being built. Cape Canaveral's hospital is still working, but it's going to be shut down, and it's moving to Merritt Island on 5/20. And it is supposed to open up next year. It's 268,000 square feet. It's 120 inpatient beds and 25 emergency department treatment rooms and 6 operating rooms. And it's constructed 13 feet above sea level and to withstand a Category 4 hurricane. The good part about moving to Merritt Island, Florida is you're gonna get ahead of the major healthcare infrastructure upgrade. All right, we're moving on to Patrick Space for Space. Patrick Space for Space is roughly, give or take, about 20 miles away from Viera. Your basic allowance for housing is going to be a little bit tighter because of Viera's CDD fees. Viera Charter Schools is awarded the Purple Star School of Distinction, recognizing its service to military families. So families that have a PCS history value this a lot, value the culture, and it's meaningful to Viera military families. It definitely differentiates itself. Okay, so Merritt Island. Going to be about 5 to 25 miles from Merritt Island. Merritt Island, your basic allowance for housing is going to go further. Merritt Island is unincorporated. Now, Viera stretches from North Merritt Island would be about 25 miles, and then South Merritt Island is about 5 miles, just a few minutes. All you do is you just hop on Pineda Causeway and just go towards Satellite Beach and you're there. Patrick Space for Space is in between the Banana River and the ocean. North and south-wise, it's gonna be in between Satellite Beach and Cocoa Beach. Another distinction between how your housing allowance is gonna go further in Merritt Island is Merritt Island does have HOAs, but they don't have a lot of them. And if they do, it's not much per month. Viera can be anywhere from like $35 up to a couple $100. So your basic allowance for housing is gonna go a lot further in Merritt Island. Let's talk about what are people saying? Not just me, what are other people saying? Viera, you've got your amenities, walkability, dining. So Most of these communities in Viera have a lot of amenities now. Most of it is new construction, and that HOA that I was talking about just a second ago is gonna go towards paying for that. So you're gonna have parks, you're gonna have walking trails, you're gonna have pools, clubhouses, gyms, stuff like that. And then the walkability, you're gonna have walking trails carved out through some of the communities, which is amazing. You're really close to local shops and restaurants that, depending on where you live, you could probably walk to some of them as well. Dining options for Viera, there's a lot of new restaurants coming to Viera, and Viera is just gonna continue to grow. There's several decades planned out already through this master plan community. All right, let's go to Merritt Island. Merritt Island is a small town. It's got a small town feel with a big community sense. The biggest limitation people are saying is there's not a lot of new construction, which is honestly true. There are a couple communities that have been built the last couple of years, but they're pretty much sold out. There are some townhouses coming, and there are some condos that are newly built looking over the river that are amazing. So feel free to reach out if you ever want to know about that. So, two completely different towns, and both towns have amazing aspects of both. So the question I want to ask you is, what kind of lifestyle do you want? That's going to determine whether you want to be in Merritt Island or Viera. So hopefully you'll go back. If you haven't watched part 1 and part 2, definitely go back and watch that. I'll link them right now in the video. And don't forget about my Facebook group. It's called Moving to Brevard County, Florida. I'd love for you to come and join me. The QR code is on the screen now. Just go ahead and scan it, and I'll see you in the next video.